Hello, my loves. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Matthews here. And in today's video, we are looking into your next drunk drinking adventure with your person. So maybe you have a person on your mind, maybe you are manifesting your husband and that's who this is about, whatever you want, whoever you're thinking about, whoever you're wanting to get tuned and tapped and turned on to, you know? With that being said, there are 3 pictures up on the screen. Pick the picture or pictures that stand out to you the most. The timestamps are always in the description box, and I'll see you at your reading. Hello, pile number 1. Let's jump right in. We are looking into what is your next drunk adventure with your person, okay? I'm really excited for this. I'm not going to tell you the cards because I actually have the picture up on the screen for today. So, boom. Now, with Aquarius, immediately, the vibe is giving me this is a group outing. This is a group setting. Okay, we have the Aquarius card and then we have the tree, which basically talks about family. So either you guys are out with this person's family or you're out with this person's friends. But let me be more specific. If you're out with this person's family, it's more like you're out with this person and their siblings, or you're out with this person and their cousins. You know what I'm saying? You're out, but you're still getting turned up. This is not a cookout. This is not Sunday dinner at his mom's house. You know what I mean? That is not the vibe. And oops, I almost forgot. I have a free resource library. There's over 12 mindset and manifestation resources available to you. There's journals, there's workbooks, there's EFT tapping, scripts, and videos. There's meditations. It's absolutely amazing. I highly recommend you check it out. If you want access to the free resource library, you can get that instantly by clicking the link in the description box. And now let's get back into all of this juicy goodness. Okay, so you're out, okay? You're out with friends or family. And I do feel that it's his friends or family, okay? Don't know why, but that's just what I feel. So the next drunk adventure you're going to have, there's some sort of something where you're out with a group of people. And I feel okay, because look at the cards that we have. We really do not have any feminine cards. Well, we have the younger woman up there. But we have the Hierophant, we have Justice, we have the Emperor, we have the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Swords. His energy is all over here. It's not your drunk adventure. This is his drunk adventure. But not in a bad way, not in a negative way. I'm not picking up oh, he's sloppy fucking drunk. You know what I'm saying? I'm not getting oh, he's white girl wasted. You know what I mean? It's not embarrassing for him, but maybe because he's more comfortable around these people, he knows these people, but I feel that he is more intoxicated than you are in this scenario. Okay, because his energy is the big energy. And then think about the picture that you chose, right? When you were picking your pile, the guy is leaning over onto her, kissing on her. I feel there is an experience where this man is really drunk. I feel you're tipsy too, okay? I'm hearing that song. Everybody in the club getting tipsy. Everybody in the club getting tipsy, you know? Yeah, go listen to that song, Tipsy by Chingy. I don't like the new remix, what the fuck ever you call it, by Shabuzi. I'm sorry. I love early 2000s. I thought what Shabuzi did this year with that song, or last year, what the fuck ever, I thought it was blasphemous. We don't have time to talk about it, but go listen to the original, okay? Everybody in the club get tipsy. Everybody in the club get tipsy. Okay, so you guys could actually like be at a club, but it's like a tipsy vibe. It's not like you're not drinking, okay? So I feel like you're there. I feel like you look good with the energy of the sun. This is interesting, right? Because I feel like you're the sun and he's Aquarius, which is interesting because the sun, the planet in astrology, is going to rule over the sign of Leo. Leo is going to be the opposite sign or the sister sign of Aquarius. And so Aquarius is going to feel very connected to groups. Air signs are incredibly social. Okay, so your person could literally be an Aquarius. They could literally have air sign placements. You could be a Leo. You can have Leo placements or have these energies very strong in your chart. You don't have to. We also have Pluto here, so like Scorpio could be a thing, right? But that's not the point. The point is that you're embodying these kind of different energies. So Aquarius is the energy of like groups. Aquarius is the energy of belonging, which is so interesting because they're all like Uranian and they want to be like different and they like stand out and they're like all unique. But the point is Aquarius is incredibly cliquey, right? Aquarius is like the energy of, the movie Mean Girls and how, those are the black kids, those are the jocks, those are the blah blah blahs, like that's that kind of Aquarian energy. Yes, there's something that makes me stand out from everybody else in the world, but I'm also going to connect with the other people and we're going to stand out together in community, right? So that's Aquarian energy. So this guy, your guy, he's embodying this Aquarian energy, okay? This really friendly energy, the sociable energy. Everybody knows this guy. Everybody loves this guy. Obviously, this is this guy's friends or this is this guy's family. I would hope that they like this guy. So this guy's feeling good. He's in community. Now you're opposite of that. You're the sun, you're Leo. Now, Leo is not necessarily a part of the group, but not because they're an outcast, like Aquarian energy might be an outcast. Leo is separate from the group because Leo is the performer. So Leo is on stage. I used to say like Leo is on stage and Leo is like the actress and Aquarius is like the techie backstage, but that's not what's happening in this case. Leo is on stage and Aquarius is the audience that's watching, right? The group, the collective. So I feel like you're embodying this Leo energy. You're really standing out in this setting. You're really kind of sticking out like a sore thumb, but not in a negative way, not in a bad way, because remember, this is Leo energy. And so Leo energy is going to be a star. Leo energy is going to have the attention on itself because we want to look at stars. We want to watch stars. We want to watch people perform. Leo is the entertainer. So even though you're standing out, you're not standing out in a bad way. People in this group might be very interested in you. You're standing out because we've never seen you here before. This could literally be like, oh, this is your first time meeting his friends. And his friends are like out at this bar and they're like, hey, come through. And he's like, hey, do you want to come and like hang out with me and my friends at this bar? Or do you want to like meet us at this lounge or blah, blah, blah? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's that kind of energy. It's that kind of vibe. So you're sticking out because you don't really know everybody. You haven't really met everybody. Like maybe you've met a couple of his friends, but like not all of his friends, or like you've met a couple of his cousins, but like not all of his cousins. Like, you know what I'm saying, girl? So you kind of are sticking out, and he obviously is, blending in. This is like his people and his group, but you're sticking out in a very Leo-esque way. You're sticking out in a very star way. Leo is going to shine. As a Leo energy, this is in general, but if this is your astrology, then maybe you need to hear this as well. As a Leo energy, you have to be comfortable sticking out. You have to be comfortable not belonging because you were made to be extraordinary. Right? Leo energy is the look at me, look at how amazing I am energy. And if we didn't have that Leo energy, then the world would be a boring fucking place that is void of creative self-expression, right? So you are showing up and you are looking really wealthy, Okay? I feel like I have said this a million fucking times, bitch. I literally pulled other cards. I pulled cards from a different deck, and then I was like, I don't know. And then I put those cards away, and then I pulled from a different deck. And then I still got that same energy. I pulled the Nine of Pentacles, but then I put those cards away, and then I still got younger woman with the wealth card. And that's you, my pal number one. You are the wealthy younger woman. So you guys could literally be younger than this person. It doesn't have to be significant. You know, he could be born on the 11th and you're born on the 12th. You know what I'm saying? But that's not the point. The point is that you're looking very wealthy. And I have channeled this message for my pal number ones like a million fucking times. Okay? Whoever you are, you're very successful. You're stepping into this period of even more success, or when this takes place, you are in a period of even more success. And you know, when you just can look at someone and you're like, oh, what she has on is expensive, or I feel like you look like what you have on is expensive, but more specifically, it feels like you look well kept. I'm hearing manicured. You know what I'm saying? Hair did, nails did, everything did, and hair done, nail done, everything did. Oh, you fancy, huh? Oh, you fancy, huh? Oh, you fancy, huh? Oh, you fancy, huh? That's the energy. That's the energy. You look fancy. You look fancy. So you're in this place and you look really beautiful and you look really radiant and you look really taken care of. Oh my God, pile number one. You might be a little bit like a little Jennifer Tilly. Oh my God. I don't watch Real Housewives of anything, but on my Instagram, for whatever reason, it's a blessing from God, I have been getting snippets of like the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and Jennifer Tilly, you might know her as the woman who did the voiceover from like The Bride of Chucky, that movie. She plays, Chucky's bride, the doll. Love her so much. Love her voice. Basically, she always has on these like elaborate outfits. There's a clip of her and she's saying, when people ask me, when we're going to an event and they ask me what I'm going to be wearing, I tell them don't go off of what I'm going to be wearing because I'm going to be over the top. I have really amazing clothes, and if I want to wear them to the grocery store, then I'm going to wear them to the grocery store. And that's the energy that it's giving. Okay? It's giving you are a woman who has curated an aesthetic, or you are currently in the process of curating this aesthetic. When this happens, you're going to be a woman, right? So you take it how it resonates and make it fit, or don't and click off the video, right? But you're this woman who has this aesthetic, has this look. Your hair is brushed up. I'm getting like a slick back, like ponytail, a high bun type of energy. You know what I mean? She's sophisticated. She's well put together. She looks beautiful. Yes, this is a random bar that I've never gone to before, but I'm definitely wearing Louboutin because why wouldn't I? I'm young and hot and successful and turned, and that just makes sense for me. You know what I mean? Like, it's that kind of energy. So you might be a little bit overdressed, or maybe you thought that you were going to go someplace else, but I don't think that's true. I think that you're just in this energy and in this era of like, the clothes in this fucking wardrobe are gonna get worn. And I don't give a fuck where we're going. I'm gonna wear what I wanna wear. I'm gonna wear what makes me look good. I'm gonna wear what makes me feel good. I'm gonna wear what makes me feel fabulous. I love these clothes. I'm gonna wear this shit out. I'm gonna wear this shit out, okay? And I mean wear it out like wear it outside the house, but also wear it out like I'm gonna wear it till it falls apart, But not bad, because it's not falling apart, because it's incredibly well kept. You know what I'm saying? You know exactly what the hell I'm saying, pal number one. So there is this focus on your outfit. There is a focus on your hair. There is a focus on your makeup. There is a focus on your skincare. There is a focus on all of these little details. So there's like an energy of like these people kind of like checking you out a little bit. I do feel like this is an introduction, which is interesting because the title of this video was just like, what is your next drunk adventure? Like, this was not, what is it going to be like meeting his friends and family? I did not see this coming, but this is good. So I feel like, like these people are just kind of like checking you out. Like, oh, like who is this new girl? Who is this girl that I've never met before? Who is this beautiful, wonderfully dressed woman who I don't know anything about, or who I've heard things about, or who maybe I know a couple things. Oh, I know that, he's been seeing someone, and obviously that's the girl that he's been seeing, and she is really beautiful. And where did you get that bag? And like, you know what I'm saying? It's that kind of conversation. So you're getting a lot of attention. He's blending in. He's having a great time. And this is where it gets really interesting here, because we have the Hierophant and the Knight of Wands, and then we have like Justice and the Emperor and like this Knight of Cups energy. Like, I feel like this person, like, God, what is that song? It's like Punani Fairy. The title of it is not Punani. Okay. It's the other word, the other term for cat. Cat Fairy is on the way, by Jhené Aiko. I think that's what she says. I think that's what the title of the song is. But basically, I feel like this person gets drunk or is having one of those moments where they are drunk and they're really like in the mood, but not just in the mood to like make love, but in the mood to be very loving. I feel like this person is very romantic, okay? And if you want to learn more about them getting into the mood of, getting into the mood, like to do something, then you can check out that exclusive extended reading that I did on how you're going to turn them on during your next date. So just click the link in the bio and get that, because that one was really good. But that's not the point. The point is, so this person is like very romantic, okay? So they're more drunk than you are, okay? Even if you've been like drinking, you're like sipping, maybe you're like dancing, maybe you're like doing a little two-step, maybe you're full on fucking dancing, right? But I'm just not, this person is more drunk than you are. I don't know. I don't understand it. I don't get it. And I feel that what it's coming down to is that you don't like know these people, so you're not completely comfortable with these people. Like, you guys could have had like the same number of drinks, but it's not hitting you in the same way, or you're not expressing it in the same way, because you're just, keeping it cute, keeping it classy. You don't know these people. You just met these people. Let's keep it cute. Let's keep it classy. I'm a little bit, like not awkward, but just kind of the first time that you're meeting new people, you're just kind of like, you're just kind of there, just like, being nice, being polite, maybe engaging in some small talk or some good conversation, but you're not getting blackout drunk, okay? Because you're in a relationship with this guy, or you're dating this guy, and obviously you would like to make a good impression. So this guy is like more drunk than you, and with the energy of Hawk, I feel like this guy is like looking at you, like he's like giving you like these eyes, and I'm just hearing this conversation in my head. And you're like, why are you looking at me like that? He's like looking at you like, what? You're like, listen, brother, you're done. You're done. That was your last drink. That was your last shot, actually, because you're wasted, partner. Like, baby, you're done. So I feel like there's this like fun, like flirtatious energy. And I feel like I'm seeing this guy like being like all over you, not in like a nasty way. Well, like an NC-17 kind of way. Okay, because there are people around. So this is like, like you can be in a place with people, but you can be sat down in your own booth, or there's people who are standing up over there and they're talking and conversing, but you've sat down and you're kind of like separate from the group, right? Like you guys have your own booth, you have your own little table, you have like your own little section or something like that, where you're not you're still in the same vicinity as everybody, but you're a little bit more secluded. So you guys are like now in this kind of secluded place. And he's like really like drunk or really like tipsy or something like that, right? And I feel like people are like offering you like shots, like drinks, like, do you want something? I can buy you another thing. You don't like your drink? Like, do you want me to get you another drink? We can get you another drink. Like, yeah, like, let's take shots. You're like, no, like, I'm good. Thank you so much. Like, I've got this great drink. I have some work that I have to do in the morning. Like, I'm not getting like super wasted tonight, you know? Like, that's the kind of energy and vibe. But your person is having a really good time, okay? He's vibing. He's drinking. He's throwing it back. So you guys are like in this like secluded place and he's like all over you, like, oh my god. Like it feels kind of like naughty, like I don't want to say. I'm sorry. Every single time it starts getting spicy, I just start giggling. I'm sorry. Okay. So basically, you're like, I'm seeing two people and they're like sitting in like in a booth, okay? And I feel like I can feel this man. I'm sorry. Nothing is funny. I hate laughter. I hate fun. Nothing is funny. Everything is serious. Sometimes you just have to remind yourself. You have to get into character. I hate fun. I hate laughter. Stop. I'm sorry. I'm so funny. I can't. Okay. Serious. So I feel like this is just making me giggle. My cheeks are starting to hurt because I'm smiling so much. Okay, so you guys are like, you're like sitting in this booth and this man is like, like grabbing you and like not grabbing your body in a suggestive way, but kind of, like grabbing your arm, like grabbing your waist or like whatever. And you're just like sitting there and you're just like, why are you trying to like pull me on top of you, basically, in the middle of this place? Like, this is inappropriate. I think that you're done drinking. He's like, you're right. I am done drinking. And I think we should go home right now. Like, it's just, it's very romantic. But not only is there like that like energy of him being very flirtatious with you and him being very handsy with you, but it's also him being very like romantic, very cutesy. Okay, he's being very romantic and he's being very much like committed. The Hierophant is like commitment. The Hierophant is like marriage. And then you have the Knight of Cups, which is like all romantic. And then you have Justice, which is like marriage, like marriage as a paper, marriage as a contract. So it's like the spiritual marriage and the physical marriage and the emperor who was like, Big D daddy. I love that phrase of like the fucking tarot card. Like this is like the husband card. So he's like being like really romantic with you. I feel like he's like telling other people like, this is my wife. I'm going to marry her. She's so beautiful. Isn't she so amazing? Like, isn't she so perfect? I'm going to marry her. Do you know I'm going to marry you? I'm going to marry you. Let's get married right now. Let's go down to City Hall. City Hall is closed. Let's go down to City Hall tomorrow. Let's go down to City Hall. Let's wait for them to open in the morning because I just can't wait. I want to marry you right now. Like, really emotional energy, really romantic energy. This man is like professing his love for you. He's like kissing on you. He's like, this is crazy. I'm sorry. He's like, you meet me in the bathroom. And you're like, I'm not going to the bathroom with you. That's not happening right now, brother. He's like, no, just meet me in the bathroom. There's something I have to tell you. You're like, it's not happening, brother. No. But it's like a fun energy, okay? It's very fun, very cutesy, very adorable. And I feel that it's very interesting. Because when you have an emperor energy, you don't typically hear a message like that about an emperor energy. An emperor energy, yes, he's like all of like the kings combined and stuff, but when you think about him, you kind of think about like a fucking soldier, you know? And when you think about a soldier, you don't think about someone who is expressing emotions and all of that. You think about somebody who's a little bit more stoic. You think about somebody who's a little bit more like, I've got my shit together and I just don't really express emotions like that. And, you know, I don't really like to do too much expressing of the feelings and blah 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 blah, because like I'm a man, and like, you know what I'm saying. It's just very interesting how these knights, these messengers are like springing out of this man. He's like, I want to marry you. I want to marry you right now. He's like, I knew I was going to marry you since the day that I saw you. He's like telling you like all of this stuff. He's being so like romantic and so charming and so like at the same time hitting on you. Like, can you please meet me in the bathroom? I really have something to tell you. I really have something to show you. Like, very, like, fun, like, very fun energy. He's like, let's just go home. Let's just go to my house. Let's just go to my house. Let's just go to your house. Let's just leave. Let's just leave right now. I think we should just all go. Let's just leave everybody. They're fine. Let's just leave them. You're like, no, everybody is still here. We're still here. We're having a good time. He's like, no. He's like, let's just leave them. Let's just go. Let's just get out of here. Just you and me. I need some alone time with you. And like, it's just very much like this like romantic, adorable energy. And I feel like you're laughing so much, and I feel like you guys are having a lot of fun. Okay? So I feel that because Pluto here is like obsession, right? There's an obsession with being committed to you. There's an obsession with you being mine. Like, literally, you could be like meeting random people. Like, let's say that you're at a bar. Let's say like you're at a lounge or something. Like, it's not like a closed off like party or something. Like, you're like meeting other people. He's like, this is my wife. You're like, we're not married, thank you. He's like, this is my fiance. He's like, she doesn't know it yet, but this is my wife. You're like, okay, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And I feel like it's all very adorable. It's all very adorable, and it's all very flattering. Okay. And yeah, because the fox is like sneaky energy. I keep getting this like big sneaky energy, and then like carriage, like a journey, either physical or mental. He's like, it's not that far. Like, he's trying to get you away from everyone else. He's like, let's go to the bathroom. Let's go to the car outside. Let's go home. Let's go to your place. Let's go to my place. I'm ready to get the fuck ASAP. Like, he is ready to get the fuck ASAP. Okay, pal number one? If this is resonating with you and you are claiming this energy and expecting this in your life, give me some pink emojis in the comments section, or let me know how you feel. Spill the tea to me. I love to read your comments. I have been trying to record more and give you guys more and post more frequently, so I don't always have the time or the energy to respond to the comments, but I see them and I laugh and I giggle and I like as many of them. I don't always get notifications for every single one, so sometimes I don't see them. If I haven't responded to your comment or haven't at least liked it, that means I haven't seen it. But please comment. It supports me. It supports the channel, and I want to know that you liked it, and I want to know that it resonated with you too. Okay? I love you, and I will either see you in the next pile or the next video. Bye. Don't forget to check out that extended 18 plus reading. How will you turn him on during your next date? I think that pairs very well with this reading. All right. I love you. It's in the comment section. I mean, it's in the description. Okay. Bye. First of all, pile number 2. I don't know what is going on with all of the fertile myrtles in this damn audience. I'm not mad at it. I love a baby. But what I do want to say is that if you don't want to get pregnant, you better wrap it up. Okay? This crib card has come out more times in the last 48 hours than it has in the entire lifetime that I have had this deck. I've had this deck since like 2019. Okay? Like, you better wrap it up. You better wrap it up. Hello, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. In today's reading, we're looking at your next drunk adventure with your love, okay? Maybe it's your husband. You're manifesting your future husband. That's what you want to tap into. Maybe you got a specific person on your mind, and that's what you're tapping into. It does not matter. Take what resonates, and let's jump into this message. So, why do I feel like you're getting like this is so silly. Why do I feel like you're getting like turned up at this man's like company party or something, girl? Because we have the Ten of Pentacles and we have the Wealth card and then we have Uranus and then we have Saturn. Saturn is like structure and stability. Saturn is the father. Saturn is the ultimate daddy. You know what I mean? And then you have Uranus, which is like surprise, shock. And then we literally got firecracker, excitement. So the surprise and shock could be a baby if you're not careful. But the surprise and shock also, what I'm really feeling more strongly is like you are kind of randomly, like your next drunk adventure with this person happens randomly. This is not something that's planned. This is not, oh, he asked you out on a date and like we're meeting this weekend. I'm going to see him next week. Like it's not that. It's very much random. Uranus is like a random turn of events that nobody saw coming. Uranus is like, whoa, what is going on? What happened? Beyonce's song coming to my mind. We woke up in the kitchen saying, how the hell did this shit happen? Oh, baby. Drunk in love. We be all night. You better not wake up in that kitchen without protection, pile number 2. I'm telling you. I'm telling you right now. Because you're going to be waking up about a month later to another surprise. Saying, how the hell did this shit happen once again? I'm telling you, the energy is coming through so strongly, okay? So let's get serious. Divas, we must stop playing and we must stay focused. Before we continue the messages, I have forgotten to remind you that I've got the free resource library. There's over 12 mindset manifestation resources. It's absolutely amazing. There's journals, there's workbooks, there's EFT tapping scripts and journals. It'll help you with money. It'll help you with romance. It'll help you with self-awareness. It'll help you with feeling your feelings. These resources are amazing. I give them and use them in my own personal life and with my clients who are thriving and doing amazing things out in the fucking world. One of my clients actually just emailed me recently. She manifested moving to another country using my fucking work. So I suggest getting inside the free resource library. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Now let's move on. So, okay. Because there's some sort of celebration here. There's some sort of celebration. There's some sort of next level wealth, okay? I feel like both of you are celebrating and I can't get over this company party scenario, okay? I'm going to put the company party scenario on the back burner and we're going to see if it comes through again. But what I'm feeling is the Six of Wands energy is an energy of pride. This moon energy is an energy of nighttime. So your next drunk adventure will take place during the nighttime, which, you know, might seem a little bit obvious, but day parties exist. You know what I'm saying? It could have been like a little brunch drunk adventure. You know what I'm saying? No, I feel like this is definitely a nighttime thing. And I feel like, oh my God, you guys, this could really be a continuation of like the reading that I just did, some sort of continuation of the reading that I just did about like what's your next date night, because that was talking about like a whole bunch of like random like twists and turns and like all this shit. And this is kind of giving that same energy and that same vibe. So maybe you were pile number 2 of the last reading that I did. If you weren't, it doesn't even matter. That's not the point. The point is this is going to happen when you're both experiencing some sort of success, okay? Because we have the High Priestess and the Moon, you might know that this is coming. You might feel that this is happening. You might feel intuitively like you're going to meet this new guy, or this guy's going to ask you out, or you're going to be hanging out with a new guy soon, or something like that, okay? Because we have the 2 biggest cards in the tarot deck representing and connecting to intuition, the High Priestess, who is like fucking omniscient, and then you have the Moon card, which is a card of our subconscious, a card of our dreams, and of course a card of intuition. So we've got lots of water sign energy coming through here. If we were going to do signs, we would also mention Aquarius and Capricorn because those are present, but you don't have to be any of those signs, of course. So anyway, there's a celebration that's taking place here. But I feel like it's a mutual celebration. And I'm hearing that song, Congratulations by Post Malone. Now they always say congratulations. Work so hard, forgot how to vacation. They never had the dedication. But that's what I'm getting, okay? I'm getting you're celebrating and he's celebrating. Because we have Broom here, which says new home, new attitude. So some of you could have just moved. You might be like just relocating to a new place and you meet a new guy there. Or you just moved into a new home and you're meeting up with this guy who you were already dating. But there's a new move and there's a new energy here for sure. With the energy of temporary situation. For some of you, your living arrangements could be temporary. Like, let's say you're moving to a new city, so you're staying at a hotel for a little bit while you find a new place, or you're staying at an Airbnb or something like that, right? You could even be traveling out of town for like a work event with this person, and you guys have gone out of town together. Okay, but work is really relevant. This person's going to be in a position where they're stepping into next level success, and you're going to be in a position where you're stepping into next level success. It's both of you, okay? So a surprising experience happens. You could also be feeling really good because you had like a surprise windfall. Like you just landed a new client. They just landed a new client. No, this feels like you. Because when I said that felt wrong. You've just got a new client. You've just got a new job. You just got a new bonus. Like something just happened with you and you are feeling super elevated, like really elated, really successful when this happens, okay? This is the Wealth card and the Ten of Pentacles card. The Ten of Pentacles is a card of like generational wealth. The Ten of Pentacles is a card of like more than enough money, an abundance of money for pleasure. So this is like a very significant amount of money that you're coming into. A significant growth and expansion has happened for you with your success, okay? And now I'm hearing this, I'm hearing Beyonce singing I'm Feeling Sexy at the beginning of her song where she's singing Naughty Girl. It's the live tour version, whatever. So, of course, with that Saturn Capricorn energy, you're probably like me. Oh, God, with that Queen of Pentacles energy, of course. The Queen of Pentacles is a career-oriented woman, okay? She's going to get to that bag. She's focused on, stacking up the paper. So when my money is good and when business is going good for me and I'm feeling successful and I'm feeling abundant, I feel really sexy. I've said this before. I'll say it again. I'll say it a million times. When things are going really well for me and I'm making a lot of money in my business, like I want to fuck something like really bad. Like I'm ovulating every day of the month. I'm just kidding. That's crazy. But you know what I mean. You know what I'm talking about. Comment down below, pile number 2, If you know exactly what the hell I mean and what the hell I'm talking about, I know that you do, Diva, because you're being represented by the Queen of Pentacles here. And it's interesting because I don't really see him that much in the spread, even though he is present. Like, the energy is there, but a lot of it is focused on you. Like, I feel like you're going to be in a place where you're feeling really good and you're feeling really sexy and you're feeling really desirable, and that energy is going to like really positively influence this event. Okay, so like, you're feeling really good, you're feeling really sexy, you're feeling really amazing about yourself, and then he invites you to an event. Okay, random Uranus energy. Whoa, I got this random invitation. Now normally I might be like, whoa, this is, I don't know about this, like I just started seeing this guy, or I don't know, can I go to like a work event of his? I don't know what I'm gonna wear, I don't know if I have a new outfit, do I have to buy something, like what's the dress code, like, you know, like I'm second guessing myself, I don't really know. But because you're in this energy of abundance, because you have all of these new beginnings, because you feel on top of the world, because you feel financially abundant, like you're not just making money, you're not just good, you're comfortable, bitch, you're cozy. Okay? And I really had to call you bitch to really drive that point. There's a comfortability there. There's a relaxed energy there. Okay? So you're doing really well financially when this is happening. And you get this random invitation. And it's like the stars have aligned. You're like, I wasn't planning on doing this. I wasn't planning on going to this event. I wasn't planning on having this experience, but okay. I mean, yeah, sure, why not? And so you might literally buy your outfit that same day, or with the High Priestess energy and the Moon energy, this could be like an experience where like, you know, like you just bought something. You're like, oh my God, I just bought a new dress. Or, oh my God, I just bought new shoes. Like, the new outfit that just came in the mail would be so perfect for this. Like, it's one of those things. Like, there are surprises, but also your intuition and your inner being has perfectly aligned you and set you up to be able to handle these surprises. So you're feeling really supported. You're feeling supported by money, and you're also feeling like supported by your inner being. You're feeling really supported by your intuition. And it's basically like, okay, like, yeah, like I got this, let's do this. So I feel like, because with this frying pan, it feels like tense energy. And with this bull, the bull is reminding me, you know, in New York City, on Wall Street, there's a very famous statue of a bull. And I can't tell you any more about it, and I really don't give a fuck to speak on it any further. But that bull is coming into my mind, okay? There's a certain level of intimidation here, and we are going the route of like, not, you're gonna get turned up at this man's work party, okay? You have to listen to the whole thing, because it's not like you're, you know, being ratchet and like over the top and like embarrassing yourself and like, you know, like he's gonna get fired the next day. It's not that at all. But I just get the energy that this man is working in a job that, I don't know, you probably would use terms like high powered, like, you know what I mean? Like, because when I think about that bull energy, it's giving very much like business. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I'm getting this energy of intimidation, okay? So this guy is doing something. He's working in business. We gotta keep it vague because there's a million different kinds of fucking business that a guy could work in. You know what I mean? Like, it's fucking corporate, you know? So That's exactly what I'm getting. Okay. So this man is working this job. He's working in some sort of corporate something. Okay. And he invites you to a party, an event, a shindig, a get together. But it's like a corporate thing. Okay. It's like, oh yeah, I'm going to this thing. Would you like to come with me, blah blah blah. But it's like last minute, it's like random, it's like you just met this guy or you just got into town, or like there's something about it that's kind of like last minute, kind of like rushed. That's what I'm getting with that like Uranus energy. So there's excitement, like we have that firecracker card. There's excitement all around this entire evening. There's excitement from the second that he invites you to the second that you decide to say yes. And I feel like the reason why he invites you to this event is because you're successful. So you guys could definitely be my corporate baddies. Comment down below if you're one of my corporate baddies. You guys could be working in the same environment, or you could just also be a very business savvy woman. You could be this bull energy, especially for those of you who have that Taurus energy. We got that coming through strongly. We got the Queen of Pentacles energy, and we have that bull energy. Bull is like the sign for Taurus, right? The symbol for Taurus, yeah, leave it there. So you have this bull energy. You're someone who can handle yourself. I get the energy and the feeling that like your success is playing such a big part in all of this. And it's why we talked about it for so long at the beginning of the reading. You're feeling more confident in yourself and more like cocky because of your success. And the reason why this man invites you to this event is also because of your success. And more specifically, this bull like energy where he just feels like you can handle yourself. Like they're showing me again that bull installation. I really should know the name. I saw it when I was in college. 2.5. We have 2.5 seconds for like a quick story. So when I was in college, my sophomore year, I was like a peer leader. I worked on campus. So I had like a group of freshmen who I was like supporting and helping. Well, when I was in college, my majors were environmental science and English, but my peer leader group, they were like economics or like finance or like business or like something, girl. I don't know. But like there was like that thing. So there was like a day where I had to like go with them and help them do this thing. And I'm like supposed to be their guide. Like I know how to work the subway, but I don't go to like Wall Street. So we're like having to like solve like all of these fucking puzzles and stuff. We're going to like all of these fucking like very relevant like Wall Street bank businessy like places and shit, bitch. I felt like a fish out of water. I'm like, sweetheart, I do better on Broadway. Like, I don't even know what you want me to say. It was a real fucking struggle. It was a real struggle. But anyway, so I was there. So like, I know, I know the bull exists, right? Somebody comment down below. I know for a fact there are New Yorkers listening to this right now. Comment down below. Tell me, what's the name of the bull? I think the name could really be the bull. But anyway, so there's like a bull, but then there's also, they like added, or there's like another installation right in front of the bull, and it's like this like little girl, right? We don't have time to like talk about all of it, but the point is that you're kind of like this bull energy, but you're also kind of like this little girl energy, like this beautiful, gentle energy who also can stand her ground. Okay, so there's a strength within you, maybe even a quiet strength or a loud strength, but there's a strength within you, and this person feels and they see, based on who you are, based on your own success, that you can handle yourself and you can carry yourself really well, and you can kind of hold your own weight in a circle like this, at an event like this, okay, at an experience like this. So this person inviting you to this thing is like a significant thing for them. Okay, it's not like a random invite, even though it is like a last minute thing. It's not like a not thought out thing. I don't even know how to describe it, and I feel like that's what's going back into that like high priestess and like moon energy. It's almost like the universe is orchestrating this night unfolding, and like, you know, when shit is like really synchronistic and stuff just starts like clicking into place, like you just went out and bought a new outfit and it perfectly aligns and is appropriate for you to wear to this event. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just like shit like that happening, where like this guy is like sitting and you're coming into town, he really wants to see you, and there is an event that's happening at his workplace or something, and he brings the thought in his mind of like, oh, I should invite her to that. And then he's like, oh, that would actually be a really good idea. I really should invite her to that. And then he invites you. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's that kind of energy. Like, it seems random, but it's not random. It's been orchestrated by the divine, by something greater, something in the cosmos. Like, you know what I'm saying? That kind of shit. Like magical type shit. So, okay. There's that energy. So basically, I see you guys at this event. It's another one of those like Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist kind of fucking adventures where you guys start off at this person's you guys start off at this person's work event, okay? And this is really important because we have wealth here and we have the 10 of Pentacles here. So whatever this person is doing, they're successful in their work. He's successful in his work. So the people that you're around, you know, sometimes people get around like wealthy people and feel intimidated, or like that kind of Tiffany Haddish meme sound that was going viral a couple of years ago, where she's like, wow, like, is this all that you do right here? It doesn't have no roaches or nothing. Like, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh my goodness. Sometimes people don't react appropriately to certain experiences or certain, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Oh, I hate this energy. I don't hate, like, the energy in and of itself is not bad, but I hate not being able to describe certain things. Like, you know how you can only have certain, and you'll get this because you have Queen of Pentacles energy. So I feel like I don't even have to explain it. You know how you can only have certain conversations and talk about certain numbers with certain kinds of people. You can't have a conversation with just anyone about a $20,000 a month in your business. You can't just have a conversation with just anyone about $100,000 a month in your business, or $1 million a month in your business, or larger goals, right? Just in terms of being an entrepreneur, being an ambitious woman. There's a lot of people in the world who feel like that's unrealistic, or there's a lot of people in the world who have the perspective of like, you're closer to being homeless than you ever will be to being a billionaire. You know what I mean? Like, there are people who don't have a good relationship with money and they don't have a good relationship with wealth. And so you can't have certain conversations about your financial goals or your financial desires or your financial plans or how you're spending or blah, blah, blah with them because they don't have that relationship with money. And just in that case, there are certain people who maybe have a certain like position in their company, and I don't know how to explain it. Like there's people in the world who think that being the CEO of a company is a really big deal. And if they were meeting the CEO of their partner's company, they would be really nervous and really fidgety, or they might like say something embarrassing, or they might be like, I have no idea what to say, or like something like that. You know what I mean? But this person feels that you don't have that. So maybe you're, like I said, you're also very successful in your workplace, or you're also in the C-suite, or you're the CEO of a business or a company or something like that. There's an energy of you fitting in is something that makes sense, okay? So everything starts clicking. You're in this environment and you're having a really great time. I feel like it turns into a drunk adventure, I promise. So there's like some like wine here and different things like that, or just drinks. I don't know why I said wine. But there's drinks here. Okay, so you're like drinking, you're like getting a little bit tipsy, you're like getting a little bit buzzed. You're here. There's like a little event that's happening, there's a party that's going on, you're like networking, you're connecting, you're doing great. But where it gets like weird, or where it gets like different, or where it gets like the Uranus, like there's like a change. There's like a change of events. So I remember a couple of years ago, I went to a cruise, and as a part of the thing for the cruise, I went to this one event that was like focused on like art or something. And I love art. So I went to this thing, and at the end of the event, they were like serving like champagne and strawberries, which is like one of my most favorite things in the entire world. So we like got this, not strawberries, why did I say that? Champagne and cherries, which is like one of my favorite things in the world. So we like got the champagne and we like got the cherries. Well, I like had a glass, right? And then at the end of the event, when like everybody was gone, the guy who was like serving the champagne and cherries, he just walked over. He had like a bottle that was basically full. He walked over and he just put the bottle on our table and walked away. I just remembered, I said I was going to post something from some experience years ago on my Instagram story, and I told people to go look, and I did not post that shit. I'm so sorry. Oh my God, I forgot. If I remember after I'm done with this, I'll post that thing. Just in case you watch the other video, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, focus, divas. We must stay focused. This is almost 30 minutes long. Okay. So anyway, quickly. So basically, I'm getting like some sort of experience like that, okay? Where it's like towards the end of the event or something, and somebody is like, do you want to keep this bottle of champagne? Do you want this bottle of scotch? Do you want this, like, blah 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 blah? Like, you are given something, you're gifted something, or you kind of like swipe something, or it gets a little bit naughty towards the end of the event, like not something that anybody sees or anything like that, or nothing inappropriate, but it's like this Uranus moment where you weren't anticipating this happening, but then it does happen, and like the event's over and you're like, oh, this is so good, right? They're saying like goody, like, oh goody, like okay, so you have that experience, and I feel like you guys leave this event, and then with the energy of like the sushi, the slice, and the hot dog, that just gives me like drunk food after the bar. You know what I mean? Like, you guys are at the event. I don't feel like the event has good food, okay? Or no, I don't feel like the event has good food. Like, no, I don't feel like the event has good food. Or the event's food was not like filling. The event's food was not like satisfying. So you guys have either gotten more drunk after the event or towards the end of the event. You guys are like, we should go and we should get some really good food. And so you guys go to like get pizza or get like hot dogs, like on the fucking street, or you guys go get sushi. Do they have sushi places that are open late into the night? Some way, somehow, things end up going late into the night. So you guys could literally leave this event. You guys could go to a bar to hang out more. But I don't get that. I don't understand the timeline of events, but I know for sure that it's late at night, that you guys some way, somehow have both become drunk. In pound number one, it was more like the guy was more drunk than the lady. But at this point, both of you guys are drunk. The work experience is over. Nobody embarrassed themselves. But the both of you guys are equally drunk. You're like, I need something like delicious and something like greasy and something like slightly offensive. You know what I mean? So you guys go and have like a pizza or hot dog or what the fuck ever, okay? So maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. I'm sorry, pound number two. I don't think, well, no, I feel like this was good. It wasn't what I anticipated. None of these are what I anticipated. It's never what I anticipate or what I maybe think it's going to be. So give me some blue emojis in the comment section if this is like resonating with you, if this sounds like something you want, if this sounds good to you in any way. And you know that I have that 18 plus exclusive extended video where I said, how are you going to turn them on during your next date? So you'll probably like that one. And that will probably expand. Well, it'll definitely expand on this one because I already recorded that one. That one's really good. But basically, I feel like I don't know. Like, I feel like things are different. Like, you guys leave this place and then you're like, or your person is like, hey, do you want to get some, I don't know if you can say weed. Hey, do you want to get some plants? Hey, do you want to get some something? Hey, do you want to like smoke? Hey, do you want to like come to my house and smoke? Or hey, do you want to like blah blah blah? And so then you guys like are traveling together. It's like, you guys, I've said this before, bitch. I don't know. Maybe this is just more, maybe this is really just an extension and an expansion on what I already said in a previous reading, because literally this shit is coming through. It's very clear. There's drinking, there's traveling, there's a little bit of like being crossfaded, and then also being like, we have got to get some really good greasy offensive food, okay? Food that kind of really like it tastes so much better because you're drunk, okay? And I feel like as you guys are traveling, you guys are having a really good time. And I feel like there's a lot of like laughing. I feel like this person is on the same page as you a lot. Like, you guys might look different or appear different, or there might be differences about you guys, but you guys are like the same. And the reason why I say this is because Uranus rules over Aquarius and Saturn rules over the sign of Capricorn, but Saturn also traditionally rules over the sign of Aquarius. And so what I found is that because of that like traditional ruling, that Aquarius people and Capricorn people tend to be really like similar. They really like each other. They like can connect in like a different kind of way. You know what I mean? And so I feel like you guys will have that energy where you guys kind of like peep the same shit. Like, you know, when you're hanging out with your friend and somebody does something that's like offensive, or somebody like says something that's like crazy, and like you can't respond or you don't say anything, and you just kind of like look at your friend, and both of you are like saying a million things with your eyes, but like you're not saying anything at all. But then after the situation is over, like after the event has ended, you're like, okay, so when that person said that was absolutely fucking crazy, was it not? And like I feel like you guys will have that kind of moment. So it's like a romantic energy, but there's a really good like friendship energy there. There's a really good bond. So I feel like your next drunken adventure will be a lot of like bonding. You're going to go to this event. It's going to be very like prim and proper and shit, and you're gonna like, you know, have a fine time there. But then afterwards you're going to, I feel like you're gonna like get crossfaded, honestly. I feel like after this event you're gonna get crossfaded, and then you're going to have some really good delicious food, and you're going to joke a lot with each other and be very like playful and like sweet and like cute with each other. And then I feel like at the end of the night you'll sleep together, because we have tent, which is temporary situation, makes me feel like temporary household. So I feel like you'll go and like spend the night over at this person's house, and whether or not you guys make love is another conversation for another time, okay? And that message actually aligns so much with the extended reading. Literally pile number 2 of the extended reading, I said very similar things to what just came out of my mouth. Anyway, if you want to check out the extended reading, click the link in the description. Give me those blue emojis if this resonated with you and you're claiming this reading. I have to stop this now. I can't believe this show was 35 minutes, but I love ya. And I will either see you in the next pile or the next reading. Bye-bye. Pile number 3. You be getting drunk and crying. Be honest. Be honest. Because that's what I see here. Pile number 3. We are talking about your next drunk adventure with your person, whether it's your future husband, the person on your mind, the person you're currently dating, the person you'll be dating next. This is your next drunk adventure with him, whoever him is for you. Diva, this is your drunk adventure. Oh my God. Okay. So pile number 1 was like, it's the guy's drunk adventure. He's more drunk. Pile number 2, they're kind of equally drunk. That was more focused on business. It wasn't that crazy. Pile number 3, baby, you're too turned. You're a little too turned the fuck up for me, pile number 3. I'm just kidding. There's no such thing as being too turned. But also maybe you're a little bit too turned. Okay? Like, pile number 3, you're about to be turned the fuck up. That's all I can say. I mean, obviously I'm going to say more. But just right off the bat, baby, you're there. You're gone. You're there. You're gone. You left. You came back. You left again. Like, and that's actually exactly what it is. Pile number 3. You have a good man. You do. You have a good man that's going to take care of you and make sure that you get home safe, because you are not making sure that you get home safe. You're absolutely ridiculous. You're being absolutely ridiculous. But like in a fun, silly, goofy, sexy way. In like a really fun, silly, goofy, sexy, completely, totally wasted way. Okay? So let's tap in more specifically. Just kidding. Free resource library. There's over 12 mindset and manifestation resources for you. There's workbooks. There's EFT tapping scripts. There's meditations. It's amazing. I suggest it. The women in this community are thriving. Before I am a fun, sexy tarot reader, I'm a life mindset and manifestation coach. I want to help you actually manifest these things if this is what you want to have in your real life. I don't just do fantasy. I don't just do pretty pictures and words, okay? So if you want this type of shit to manifest in your real life, the free resource library is a great place to start. Okay. It's linked in the bio. All right. So tapping even more into the energy. First of all, this man is hung like a horse. File number 3. This man is hung like a horse. And I feel like you would say exactly that. Like, I'm not getting... Okay, the other ones, you guys could have picked, like, other piles, whatever. But in the other piles, there was, like, a story. Like, this is how you're getting here. This is, like, the context. There's no context here. Okay, pile number 3? You are out with this man, and you guys are drunk, and you guys are together, okay? This is not the first time that you're meeting him. This is not the first time that you guys are dating. You guys actually have a connection, okay? And I feel that for this drunk adventure, you guys have, like, made love before, or you guys have been intimate before, or you guys have, like, talked about it. Like, what I want to say, you guys have, like, talked dirty before. Okay? Like, you guys have, like, sexted before. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we gotta keep it PG, because this has to stay monetized. You know, we gotta keep it cute. If you want to hear me talk about the rated R stuff, then check out the extended reading where I'm talking about how you're going to turn him on during your next date. That reading was amazing. Anyway, focus. Divas, we must stay focused. Back to the horse at hand. Okay, seriously. Oh, girl, my earphone fell out. Hold on. Okay, so there's a hummingbird, which is a small, teensy-weensy little bird. I love hummingbirds. They're, like, my favorite. Then we have the eagle, which is a big-ass bird. I feel that you're a hummingbird and this man is an eagle. And I feel like, God, like, they just keep showing me, like, a dad and a toddler. And how, you know, sometimes toddlers are really slippery. And they just kind of, like, start bolting, you know? And they just, like, start running in, like, a completely different direction. And as a parent, you're like, oh my God, my baby is going in the opposite direction. And I have to chase after them. Stop doing that. I'm gonna put you on a leash if you don't stop doing that. And I feel like that's the conversation that this man is having with you, pile number 3. I feel like you're really young, hot, and turned up, okay? I just see you being very drunk, and I see you being very social, okay? Where 1 second you're here, next second, like, oh God, like, let's say you're, like, walking through, like, a crowd. He's standing in front of you. You're walking behind him. You guys are, like, walking through a crowded area. He turns around. You guys can be, like, at a club. He turns around. You're not there. Where the fuck did my hummingbird go? Where is she? You know that viral... You know that fucking viral video TikTok sound, which was a clip from White Chicks, the movie, where it's like, where's the trowel? On the dance floor. And then it skips to fucking Terry Crews. I don't remember what his character's name is. It skips to Terry Crews, which is the black guy in the movie, one of the black guys in the movie, and he's in the middle of the dance floor, and he's, like, breaking it down. I think he doesn't have his shirt on. Like, he is really busting a move on the fucking dance floor. He has, like, this fucking whistle. Like, he's going crazy on the goddamn dance floor. Like, I feel like that's you. Where's pile number 3? On the dance floor. He did not know you were on the dance floor. He turned around. He thought you were walking right behind him. Why? How did you get to the middle of the dance floor that quickly? You're slippery like a fish. Your next drunk adventure might be his nightmare. I don't know, Diva. Like, I'm sorry. It's hilarious to me. Hilarious watching it unfold. You're all over the place. Just having a good fucking time, okay? And this man is like hovering over you. Like, he's stressed. You're stressing this man out, diva. You're stressing this man out because you're everywhere. He's like, where is she? She needs me. I don't know why either. Because look at that Knight of Wands energy. I wanted to say it was like a King of Wands. Like, you can look at the two cards and like the difference. There's that Knight of Wands energy, which is like this like strong, like muscular, like he's got his like big chest out, like real warrior protector guy. And then Eight of Wands. Why is this bitch in the middle of a fucking erupting volcano? You know what I'm saying? Like that kind of energy. like, you know, like there's something in this dynamic between the two of you where you're out, you're having a great time, you're turned the fuck up. And this guy is like, you're hired fucking Secret Service for the night, basically, pile number 3. Because you're just doing the most, getting into all kinds of trouble. And I feel like this man, this guy, is trying to be really, like, protective of you and, like, take care of you. And you're just like, la, 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 like, just having a great time. Like, you know, that movie, is the title of the movie, like, Baby's Day Out or something? Where there's, like, a little baby and he's, like, crawling. I feel like they've done this a million times in, like, movies and television shows. But there's, like, a little baby and he's, like, crawling, like, outside. And there's, like, all of this fucking danger. And he's, like, crawling through, like, a construction site. But, like, the things that are, like, falling over don't actually hit the baby because he's, like, so oblivious and, like, you know, like, he's so close to being in danger, but he doesn't know that he's in danger because he's just, like, this adorable baby. I don't know why I keep calling you a baby, but that's like the vibe. Your next drunk adventure, you're just having a good time. Like, I'm just a girl. Like, you're just having a good time just being a girl. Like, no brain cells functioning at the moment, just really turned up. Just, I love this song, I want to go over here, let's go outside, let's get some fresh air, let's go down the street, let's go back inside, let's go to the bathroom. What does the bathroom look like? This is the girl that I met in the bathroom. She's my best friend. And I think that we should get her an Uber home. Like, like just this like super like social energy, this like social butterfly energy all over the place, doing 1,000,001 different things. And this guy is looking at you. He is not as drunk as you, okay? Maybe he had a drink. Maybe he had a couple drinks. He's not as drunk as you. Not nearly as fucking drunk as you, okay? And he's looking at everything that you're doing and he's just like, this is dangerous. This is so dangerous. You don't know that girl. You don't know those people. No, we can't go with them back to their Airbnb. That's not safe. This guy's freaking out. He's stressed. He's like, how did you survive for so long without me? How are you still alive? No, that's a terrible idea. Don't do that. Don't drink that. No. So I feel like there's like this big element of him being in this like really protective energy and vibe, really looking over you, really making sure that you're okay. Because also, beautiful hummingbird, you've got this peacock energy here. So I feel like there's like, they're saying like vultures, because you've got like this like hummingbird energy, but then you've got like this cobra, and then you've got like this eagle, and then you've got like this horse, which I don't know, I would consider a horse to be a predator. Like, not like, you know what I'm saying? Would you consider a horse to be a predator? I don't know if we're talking like scientifically, but because horses can be intimidating, especially wild horses. Horses can be incredibly dangerous. But you're like this like adorable little like hummingbird that's like so small and just like fits like in the palm of my hand. And then there are like all of these guys, because we have like a cobra, that's one guy. Then you have like an eagle, that's another guy. Then you have like a horse, that's like a third guy. And it's like, where are all of these guys from? Like, like a fucking video game. These men keep like spawning. Like, I feel like this guy, pound number 3, is like understanding the dangers, which I'm going to perpetuate a little unsupported belief there. This guy is understanding the potential dangers of like being a woman in today's society, being there with you, because all of these kind of like slimy men just keep fucking spawning. Like it's just another guy and another guy and another guy. And it's like all of these men trying to like dance with you or like connect with you or something, and you're just like being so friendly. So you're like talking to these guys are like, do you want to dance? You're like, yes, like I love this song, like let's go dance. And this guy's like, well, no, it's not a good idea for you to go dance. You're like, no, like not like that, like this is just my friend, he's just my friend, he just wants to dance with me. You're like, he's just my friend. He's just my friend. That guy who wants to dance with you, he does not want to just be your friend, Diva. Like, no. And so this guy that you're with, who you have either been dating for a long time, or by this time he's like your boyfriend, but like there's definitely like a vibe there, okay? Like there's a commitment there. You're here with this guy. Like you guys are here on a date. You're not, this is so funny. Like you're not trying to be promiscuous. It's this hummingbird energy. Or then we have like nest, which gives me like a protective vibe. Like again, like this really strong protective fucking vibe where you're like this like innocent, like pure being of like everybody's just being so nice to me and like blah 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 blah, and like everything is just roses and like life is just so good and I'm just so happy. And this guy's like, no, that's dangerous, don't do that, no, she does not want to dance with you, thank you so much, she doesn't need another drink, thank you so much. Like he's really fucking stressed. And it's like while he's like pushing away one guy, there's another fucking guy. He turns around. Where the fuck did this guy come from? He's having a terrible time. Your drunk adventure, this guy's having the worst time of his fucking life. He's fighting for his life. But you're doing great. You are thriving, Diva. You're beautiful. You're the life of the party. Everybody wants to dance with you. Everybody thinks you're so pretty. Everybody's complimenting you. Like, everybody wants to be around you. Like, you are having a great fucking time. You're thriving. This man is not thriving. He's stressed. He's fucking stressed. He's like, first of all, I never want to do this again. Second of all, I don't ever think that you should leave the house without me again. Honestly. Partially because I do feel jealous, and partially because I don't really trust you to take care of yourself. Why are you making these choices? Why are you doing this? But it's like joking. It's joking. It's a silly, goofy energy, okay? So there's that vibe. There's that vibe of like, oh my God, there's so much going on. There's all of these guys, and you're just like, oh my God, I love this song. Like, you know those moments. You know when you go to those clubs where it's like a really good song, where the DJ is just like one hit after another hit after another hit after another hit, no sleep. You know what I'm saying? You're just like, oh my God, I love this song. Oh my God, I love this song. We have to go dance to this song. Oh my God, I love this song. Oh my God, this is the best song in the world. And then you start crying. Then you start crying. And then it gets emotional. The tequila starts tasting like, I love you so much. And so you're crying. You're like, I love this song so much. And I love you so much. And you're just such an amazing man. And you're just the best thing that ever happened to me. And I'm just so happy happy and I love this drink. And I just love everything. I love the lights in this club. I said at the beginning of this reading, pile number 3, you get drunk and start crying, don't you, diva? I'm telling you. You're ending the night in tears, girly. And not not in tears, like sad, like a terrible, bad, negative thing happened, but just like, you're just like crying really happy tears, okay? Like, you're like crying, I'm seeing a scene, I'm seeing you like crying, you're like loving this guy, you're like, I love you so much, and I'm so sorry, like, I know that we've only been dating for like 3 weeks. I just love you so much, and I've never felt this way about anybody else before in my entire life. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then you're like, I also have to pee really bad. He's like, okay, I'm gonna take you to the bathroom. We're gonna go to the bathroom. And then you go to the bathroom and you like meet other girls in the bathroom. You're like, oh my God, your dress is so pretty. This is the prettiest manicure I've ever seen in my life. Isn't she so beautiful? I love you so much. What's your Instagram? Like, it's one of those nights. It's one of those nights where you love everyone so much. You love everything about everyone. You love this guy. You're having the greatest night of your life. The music is good. You feel good. You can't feel your face. Your shoes are killing you, but you can't feel your feet. It doesn't even fucking matter. And this guy is like carrying you home. But before that happens, you have a moment. You get insanely corny with an H. Why can't I keep my fingers off it, baby? I want you. Nah. 110 fucking percent, because at the beginning of this, I said, this guy is hung like a horse, and you know that. I don't know how you know that, but you know that. And not only do you know that, but you say that. So at some point, it gets really dirty. And I think with this peacocking energy, because, you know, peacock, pride, this guy is like protecting and like defending his territory, right? Real primal shit. I don't know where I was going with that sentence. I don't know what? I literally lost that thought in the middle of it. The thought just left me. Okay, it doesn't even matter. You are having a moment where you feel really just tuned in, tapped in, turned on. Okay? And you're just like, we gotta get out of here, brother. 110%. Because you guys have sexted before. I don't feel that you guys have made love. I don't. Maybe you guys have fooled around. Maybe you guys have hooked up. At this point in, like, when this drunk adventure is happening. I don't know. I'm not getting a strong energy of, like, we have done it. But you know what's in his pants. You know that, 110%. I don't know how you know, but I know that you know. And so, there's this moment of you, like, 1 second, you're, like, crying. You're, like, kissing this guy. You're like crying. I like you so much. I feel so many emotions. I'm so happy. I'm so happy to be here with you. This is the greatest day of my life. And I'm just so excited. I'm just so happy. And I'm just so in love. And you're like kissing him. And then like one fucking intense emotion to the fucking next intense emotion. And you're just like saying the most nasty, dirty things I think that you could say to a man. And I feel like he's really having some trouble because you cannot quote R. Kelly, bitch. You cannot. I hate that R. Kelly is the best person to quote here. I'm sorry, y'all. Homegirl does not support abuse. Fuck that man. Never let him out of prison. But the lyric that comes to mind, I'm going to mention it briefly. We're going to move on. My mind's telling me no. But my body's telling me yes. And I feel like he's having this struggle inside of him. He's like, we should not do that. You're like, no, we should. We should do it right now. I'll start taking my clothes off. Let's do it in the middle. Let's do it in the middle of the bar. Let's do it in the middle of the street. Like, girl, I told you, you're a little bit too turned for me, diva. You're a little bit too turned for me. I can see this guy trying to like walk you home, take you home. Longest walk of his fucking life. Because you're walking. Then every couple of steps, wait. Let's kiss. There's nobody here. Oh my god. I can't say that. I won't say that out loud. That's crazy. I feel like you just like stop every couple of steps. And you say like the craziest thing in the fucking world. Basically just like, we should make love right here. You don't say that. You say something much more devious. But basically that's that. You're like, let's make love. Now. Okay, so it's a real intense moment. There's an intense yearning. There's an intense desire. So I feel like this guy carries you home. I feel like this guy gets you home. I feel like you guys were at the bar, you guys were at the club, you were somewhere dancing, okay? Definitely giving like a bar, club, maybe a lounge, but it's a little bit too turned up to be a lounge, you know? You guys are out. You guys get back. This is giving me kind of like a trip vibe. Like you guys went on vacation together or something, okay? Like you guys went on vacation or something. And I feel like this guy, there's like a holding back energy of like, I don't think that we should. I think that maybe we should wait. But I feel like you guys do like hook up a little bit, okay? Like I don't feel like there's like a home run, but I feel like you guys like get to third base for sure. Do you guys know the bases? If you know the bases, comment them down below in the comment section because I can't say them. But I feel like you guys definitely get to third base. Okay? And if you want more of like the explicit, like plain 18 plus talk, then you can check out my latest extended reading on how you'll turn him on during your next date. You probably would really like that. Oh my god. That reading complements this reading so fucking much, diva. So you can get that in the link in the description box. But basically, I feel like you guys get to third base 110%. And then I feel like he like holds you to sleep or something. I don't think that you guys go all the way because you're really, like really drunk. And I feel like not really drunk, like, oh, I don't remember what happened yesterday, but so drunk that it would be irresponsible for you guys to like fully make love, but not so drunk that it would be irresponsible for you guys to go to third base. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying. This is somebody who you know. This is someone that you've dated. This is someone who, like, you were always going to spend the night at his house, or you guys were always going to spend the night in the hotel together, or you guys were always going to spend the night at your home together. You know what I mean? Like, this is somebody who you know. This is somebody who you're connected with, and this is someone who has, like, a really protective energy over you, has a very, like, strong sense of responsibility over you. And in his mind, God, I feel like pound number 3, like, I don't know, like, maybe you are ovulating or something, because, like, you're just, like, on fucking demon time, bitch. Like, you're a fiend. Like, no, you're talking crazy. You're really fucking turned. And, like, I feel like you're really persistent. Like... I'm leaving here with something. I'm leaving here with something. I'm not going to bed, and I'm not going to take a shower, and I'm not going to put on pajamas. I'm leaving here with something. You're like, pull it out, brother. Right now. Okay? Intense desire. Intense attraction. And you're being very vocal about that. Very vocal and very clear about exactly what you want and exactly how you want it. Like, oh my God. This man is stronger than the Marines, because I feel like it takes a lot of personal strength and restraint to not, like, go to fourth base with you in that moment. And I feel like you wake up the next morning, I feel like you remember. I don't feel that you are, like, blackout. Oh, I don't know what happened. I don't think it's that. I think you're super drunk, super relaxed. You have a great time. You're turned, you're wild, you're a little crazy. But I think that you definitely remember. I feel like you wake up the next morning. I think you feel satisfied. And I also think you feel a little bit like, I didn't mean for all that to come out of me. You know? And I feel like you wake up the next morning and I feel like you're like, thank you for us not going to the fourth base, you know? But I also feel like you guys probably wake up in the morning and do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the vibe. That's the vibe. Because, like, the desire is still there and, like, the attraction is still there and it's very real. But you know what I'm saying, okay? And I feel like you guys get it, okay? If you get it and you understand it and you're vibing with it, then give me some yellow emojis in the comments section. Let me know that you're claiming this so that I can claim it for you. I like every single comment that I see. I comment back to as many of them as I can, but I've been putting a lot of energy into recording more of these, uploading more of them so I can be even more consistent and give you guys the content that you love. So thank you so much for supporting me with your comments and your love. Like the video if you have not already. Subscribe if you have not already. We have a good time over here, okay? We listen and we don't judge. We receive visions of you being a little bit too turned and crazy, and we don't judge. Okay? So if you like that and you want more of that, and not just receiving a beautiful message, but also being given the tools to create those beautiful, wonderful experiences where you're looked over and safe and secure and you can kind of be young and hot and turnt and wild and ridiculous, you know, in your real life, then I highly suggest sticking around. Okay, my loves, don't forget to check out the extended 18 plus reading, How Will You Turn Him On During Your Next Date, in the description box down below. And with that being said, I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.